Good morning. It's Jeremy and Joe. Jeremy is off today, but we got Howard here. He's going to pick the Bills.
Well, that's a consolation prize if there ever was one.
Oh, it's a great prize. You're going to come pick them to win the Super Bowl, of course, right?
Yeah,
bring everybody's spirits up. Everyone's spirits up.
See where that page is in here.
Yeah. Is it wild, though? Do you ever, look back and think, it is funny how spirits up. They are 7-4.
Yeah.
There was a long period of time where that would have been excellent, but
things have changed.
They've set a standard.
Yes, they have.
I don't think it's ever, when we got a call earlier about, all this overreaction, fans are so spoiled. They did this. They set the standard this high. You can't live on the drought standard for your entire existence.
No, they're not meeting the standard of what the standard is supposed to be for Buffalo Bills football. Now they're not meeting the standard, and that's the end of the story right there. It's not a matter. You just can't live in. I get it. You can't live in the, hey guys, we used to be bad, just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Okay, so if they miss the playoffs, but they're really close and they lose out in a tiebreaker and miss the playoffs, are we okay with that? They're supposed to be contending for a Super Bowl. Joe, it's not a Super Bowl roster. Clearly. I mean, the X factor is, as long as you have Josh Allen, anything is possible. And that's, I think, where a lot of Bills fans are. Just get in the playoffs.
Yep.
Probably not winning the division, right? Might not be getting a home game at all. Just get in the playoffs. Josh Allen's the quarterback. AFC is not filled with heavyweights.
Yeah.
Just get in there. Josh goes on a run. The offense gets hot. Boom, done. It's possible that could happen. There's just no indication that is going to happen based on the first 11 games of the season.
And I said this earlier. I think if you are a Colts fan or a Broncos fan or even a Patriots fan, the team you probably wouldn't want to see in the first round is the team that Josh Allen is quarterback.
Right. Why would you? You
Unless
wouldn't want
Mahomes
to play
there too. But
yeah, but I think that's what the Bill season has come down to. Just get in. And then see what happens, because we know sometimes Josh hits the playoffs and that offense just cranks out points.
Did you watch Thursday from the bunker?
I did. I watch I do not watch anywhere but the bunker. I'm just not. It's work.
Yeah.
I'm paying attention. I'm writing notes. I'm looking at Twitter, X. I'm checking stats. I'm not. I can't have a conversation with people while I'm watching the game.
I'm sure you didn't watch the. Did you watch the Next Gen Stats cast though while the game was undergoing?
No,
I didn't watch it either. I couldn't watch it for a Bills game.
Yeah,
another game.
I watch it for when the Bills aren't playing, I'll watch it. But I need to concentrate on the game broadcast. But yeah, besides, I'm just not a fun person. Like a game like that the other night, if someone wanted to have a conversation with me, I would be very angry towards that person. I'm not a good person to watch a Bills game with.
How confident were you that they were going to win after they completed the hook and ladder? Once they got to 1st and 10, and the way they got that fourth down, did you were you not all the way there?
I was most confident when the ball was coming down to Gabe Davis. I thought he was going to be in bounds.
Right.
And then when they showed the replay, I'm like, oh my God, like half a foot.
A foot. The final sequence, because there's a lot before that in the game. There's the pass rush.
There's a lot of moments I thought, okay, here they go.
Yeah.
The drive they got to the Houston, Cook had like a 20-yard run. They got to the 30, 32, somewhere in there. They ran James 4 straight times.
Yep.
And when it was 4th and 1, I was 100% convinced they were going to, get the first down and go on and get a touchdown.
Yep.
And I love James Cook. He should be involved. You can't run James Cook 5 straight times. 4 straight James Cook runs after a 20-yard run. And then on 4th and 1, let's turn and give a delayed handoff to the guy who's 6 yards behind the line of scrimmage. I mean, what are we doing? To steal Josh Allen's phrase, what are we doing here?
I wondered if that 4th and 1, and then also I thought on the final sequence when Dawkins takes the false start penalty, which happens because they're about to call a pass play, and he's got to get an early start on Anderson. That they didn't sneak it on either of those 4th and 1s. The second didn't happen, but they weren't planning to sneak it.
Right.
Why were they not planning to sneak it? And I wondered if it was because Allen had taken such a beating that caused them to not do it.
I wondered, the thing that bothered me the most, the sequence of plays with Cook, when he runs the 5 straight times and the series ends and they turn it over on downs, and my first thought was, is Joe Brady so afraid to throw the ball because they can't hold up in their pass protection that he just decided to run James Cook 5 straight? I bet James Cook hasn't run the ball on 5 straight plays the entire season. Possibly never under Joe Brady.
That might be right. And he's run a lot this year, and might be with you.
He came back on, right?
Right.
So
he was gassed.
Yeah, that's what worried. That's it, and I don't think that's probably not the case, Joe. That's just the crazy Bills fan in me coming out.
Yeah.
But that was my first thought was, oh my God, he's afraid to have Josh pass the ball on 4th and short or 3rd and short because they can't hold up in pass protection. And I thought, if we're at that point, the guy who calls the Bills plays is worried, oh my God, I can't really pass the ball anymore. I better run it. Wow.
Yeah.
That's not good.
And it sounds like the head coach, maybe his biggest problem right now with the way the offense is working is he just can't get on board with it. Allen's going to hit 12 times.
It's too much.
I think he said 12 hits 3 times during his press conference after the game.
I think it was Pro Football Focus had him at 28 pressures for Houston.
28 pressures.
28 pressures. Yeah, he's getting pounded. Look, the play where, I forget where it came in the game. I think it was in the first half. The play where he gets tackled from behind and all of a sudden he's kicking the ground with his legs.
Yeah.
Everybody, right?
Everyone
wasn't
was
having
holding
like
their
a quick little heart attack right at that moment? I mean, everybody had to be thinking, oh, dear God, no.
Yep.
Like that scares the living daylights out of Bills fans. Anyway, I digress. It was a lousy game.
All right, well, after that game, let's see what Howard has for Howard Picks the Bills.
A tradition unlike any other.
I don't want to do that. What? Can't I just sit in the corner and drink?
It's time for Howard to pick the Bills!
I like the fact that the Bills' defense is facing a bad offense. That should help. Houston's defense is very, very good, but again, Josh Allen is Josh Allen. I will actually take the Bills to win this game.
All right, okay.
On WGR, Sports Radio 550.
Well,
hey, Houston's offense got 35 net yards in the second half.
the defense in the second half was awesome.
They still lost.
The drive at the end of the first half, not so great, but they were very good after that. Well, you have said all year that there's nothing that could happen that would get you to pick the Pittsburgh Steelers over the Buffalo Bills. We will put that to the test because it's the final time you'll have to pick this game.
Yeah.
Steelers hosting the Bills.
I'm a little worried about this game. It does not look like Spencer Brown's going to be available, right?
Correct.
Might be out for a little while.
Probably. Bernard, I think almost seems like definitely not.
I'm looking at like T.J. Watt against Ryan Vandemark or whatever they have going on at right tackle. So I'm not thrilled with this game, but I think the Steelers' defense has improved a little bit, Joe, but it's still not overwhelmingly good. Mm-hmm. So I think the Bills' offense should make plays against them. I know they're getting Rodgers back, and he's been better than he was with the Jets. But I made a promise. I made a solemn vow, and I'm a man of my word. Take the Bills.
All right. There is a question, too, even if Rodgers is back. Like, his wrist is broken.
Yeah. I would never believe what a coach says, but Tomlin said he expects Rodgers back, right?
Right. But
is he going to be able Mason Rudolph plays?
Is he going to be able to hand the ball off? Is he going to be able to take snaps from under center? Right. Like, I wonder what he won't be able to do because we saw. Remember, Allen last year had a broken hand. He couldn't hand the ball off with his left hand.
Yeah,
so we'll see.
To be seen. Yeah.
All
so
right.
anyway, take the Bills.
Bills over the Steelers. That goes to 8-4. Cincinnati with Burrow back, Chase back. Maybe no T. Higgins though because he had a pretty bad concussion on Sunday.
I did research, Joe. I did a little research.
Okay.
So what was in my head was, okay, the Bills' offense, if the Bills are going to win the game, they're probably going to be carried by their offense. So where are the Bills going to be playing? Like, no one's defense statistically is as good as Houston's remaining on the Bills' schedule.
Correct.
So how are the defenses that they're going to face? Mm-hmm. So I didn't have this week's NFL stats. This is last week. The Bengals' defense, last in total yards per game, last in total yards per play, last in rushing yards per game, 30th in passing yards per game, 31st. You think you know where I'm going here?
Yeah,
32nd in points.
They're
the
defense.
worst defense in the National Football League.
Yep.
The Bills will. It might be 41-40. What was opening week? 41-40, 44-41,
41-40.
It'll be that.
41-40.
There you go. It might be that, but the Bills will win. Take
All right.
the over.
Fireworks.
Take the over in that game.
All right, I like it. You were way over there. That's like 80 points.
Okay, take the way over.
Way over. We're taking the way over. Well, that sets up 9-4. Depending on what New England does, Jeremy thinks the Giants are going to beat the Patriots this week.
The Giants should have beaten Detroit in Detroit.
They should have.
They can actually beat the Patriots. The Patriots have been playing with fire for so many weeks. That's your job. You pick the Patriots.
See the pick six Flacco threw on Sunday? The worst pick six ever.
I did not see that.
Gifted it to New England. And they lost by 6.
Yeah.
So, New England, 9-4 going into that game. They get a bye, and that's probably to keep the division alive.
I'm going to leave that a Patriots win for now. I don't like how the Bills look on the road. Patriots do have a good defense. Actually, statistically, that is the best defense in terms of scoring defense. That's the best defense left on the Bills' schedule. Not Cleveland's. Not in terms of points per game allowed. So I'll take the Patriots in that game.
That could be partially who they've played, obviously.
Yeah, it is.
Or
it's
a
funny
lot.
because if you look at Cleveland's numbers, they're top 10 in almost every single category. You got to explain this to me. You're the smart guy here. They're top 10 in almost every single category. They're 18th in points per game. Short fields because the offense is turning the ball over?
I'm just going to say that. I think I've seen a million times this year where a team is starting a drive on like the 15-yard line.
Because that's odd
that would
to
make
have
sense.
all those numbers and then all of a sudden 18th in scoring.
All right.
Anyway, I'll take the Patriots. Unfortunately.
So a loss to New England sets up 9-5. We're probably just focusing on seeding at this point. At Cleveland, and any similarities between the team they just played?
Yes.
Backup quarterback, but
Did think about that.
Garrett could be going for the record by that game.
I absolutely thought about that. You're talking about a team that's had a very good defense this year, and its offense is putrid. But here's the problem. How do you project that game with assuming Shedeur Sanders stays as starting quarterback? I don't know how good he is.
Right.
The numbers of Cleveland's offense are bad, but those are all pre-Sanders.
Yeah.
So I'm going to leave that a win unless there's a massive blizzard off Lake Erie and then it's 8-0 Browns.
But that's happened before, by the way.
And Jeremy, please do not go to
happened.
this game. Jeremy was at the Blizzard game.
He was. Yeah, we've had some gross Cleveland games. We don't need another one.
So I'll take the Bills to win.
Bills over Cleveland. Bills hosting the Philadelphia Eagles.
What's up with the Eagles?
They're
Explain
weird.
this team to me. I
Weird.
cannot figure them out on a week-by-week basis. I thought they were just going to blow Dallas out of the state of Texas. And they blew that game.
They were doing it.
It was 21-0.
It was 21-0.
I turned the game off. I thought, great. Cowboys are getting their butts kicked. I'm going to go watch something else.
Did you watch another game? You watched something else?
No, I just watched something else. But then
Okay.
I realized it was close, and I turned the game back. Like, what the heck happened?
Yeah.
And I watched the end. I'll take the Bills to win that game because I'm not sure what Philly is, actually.
They have a lot of duds. Finally, maybe the final game at the stadium, they would need to probably get to the AFC Championship game. Against the Jets, Tyrod Taylor now the quarterback, red helmets. What do we got?
Bills will win.
Bills over the Jets.
If it is you can't lose the final game at the stadium if it's the final game at the stadium.
No, you certainly cannot.
So 12-5.
12-5, I imagine that is probably the 5 seed.
Keep this in mind, though, Sunday's game, right? Do you know what the Bills' road record is this year?
They have 3 losses
Uh-huh.
on the road. It's like 2-3?
2-3.
2-3.
Since the start of the 2023 season, the Bills are 10-11 on the road in the regular season. 10-11.
It's a long time to have a losing record.
With Josh Allen and this team under 500 on the road. I just wanted to point that out because they do have 3 road games left. Pittsburgh, Cleveland, New England.
And they probably will be going on the road
probably
in the playoffs.
well, that's another discussion,
Right.
Because they've never won a road game in the playoffs under Sean McDermott. Of course, there's an asterisk to that stat because Jacksonville was pre-Josh.
Yep.
Houston was before Josh was Josh.
Yep.
And then the other losses are all Kansas City.
Yep.
So if they do go out, you're gonna hear that stat a lot. I don't put a ton of weight in that because you can explain it very easily.
All right. Howard's got 12-5. Thank you,
Happy
sir.
Thanksgiving. Enjoy
Happy
your turkey.
Thanksgiving. Oh, Thanksgiving Survivor. You got any thing for us?
Well, I kicked off mashed potatoes one year, and I think Jeremy never forgave me.
Mashed potatoes.
I actually would have kept doing this job. He forced me out 2 years ago because I kicked out mashed potatoes, and he went to management and forced me into early retirement.
I think all 3 of actually not all 3 of us. Owen was very upset with us that me and Joe were not big turkey fans. Just like I always feel like I eat turkey on Thanksgiving because I have to.
That's what. Yeah. Well. Turkey's good. It's not like it's bad.
I mean, just because the Pilgrims did it doesn't mean I have to. Like, that's my outlook on it.
My whole thing on turkey is it gets too much flack because people can't cook it. That's your problem. You got to figure out how to cook it, and then you're fine. Just learn how to cook it.
I think
that's all.
Do you want to come over and cook ours?
Whatever needs to be done for me to get rid of some of this turkey hatred out there, I will do it.
Turkey hatred. Well, see, I don't get involved in the cooking. I never have.
You've never cooked anything for Thanksgiving?
Never.
Nothing?
I might make a side dish, but I'd never get involved in. My mom did it growing up. My wife has done it. I go to my brother's house. Sister-in-law does. I do not do anything.
So for our Friendsgivings, everyone has a list. You bring everything. You'd be the guy that brings the jar of cranberry sauce.
I would probably bring some kind of dessert because I'm not a cranberry guy.
How about just
I would
the
bring
ice?
dessert.
Just the ice. That's all.
You bring the ice. I'll bring the napkins.
The ice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got bags of ice.
Thank you, sir.
All right, guys. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.